I was in an interview early on in my career, 15 years ago. Plant manager, me and my HR manager were interviewing a guy, and we get done with the interview, and I like the guy. I'm like, I like him. Let's bring him in. She's like, heck no. And I'm like, what was wrong? And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with this guy. I'm thinking about the questions I asked and the questions she asked. He seemed to answer everything fine, but she picked up on something I didn't pick up on. And what it was every time I asked the guy a question, he would answer me, and he'd answer a good question. And every time she asked him a question, he would answer me with a good answer, but he never answered her, right? And she picked up on that. I didn't pick up on it, right? So it was an automatic veto. I always had a rule whenever we had panel interview, and we usually had panel interviews. Anybody can veto the person, because what happens is people get this inkling. People could pick up on some racist traits or some sexist traits. She picked up on a sexist trait, right? The guy didn't respect women, didn't answer her, right? And I didn't pick it up. I was like pretty new plant manager at the time. So what I always tried to do on the interviews was, first you got to train the people, make sure you got a good team screening people, but always get a mixture of different people in there and explain to them their roles in the process.